well and good. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me again, Umjolo, and this is another YouTube video. So if you are a new subscriber to my channel, welcome baby to the family, and thank you for subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, a day one, thank you for sticking by. You are highly appreciated. And if you are watching this video and you are not subscribed as yet, please do click the subscribe button and the notification bar, and we all set. So today's video is basically me talking about why I think Umjolo waseRes is a scam based on my experiences and what I went through, but I won't be telling the story, it's a story for another day. And then after that, I will be having a girl talk. For the girl talk, I wrote the questions and pointers, and then I will be referring to the book that I have next to me. And yeah, because I don't want to forget anything. I just want to be on track, So without wasting any time, let's get to the video. So again, it so happened that I was in a relationship with waseRes. Let me say that. I don't want to mention the year, I don't want to mention the person, I don't want to mention a lot of details. But it so happened, started off being jolly and was like, okay, going to good right to Lana and all that. And up until things changed, I saw my red flags. It was like I didn't know my worth, guys. I don't want to lie. It was like I accepted the bare minimum, and I'd see Uguti, he was like amatomazane, he was all into girls and all that, and I was like, oh my god, what is happening, Lana? And I was like, okay, he's a person now, and we at school, girls are bound to be friends with him, and I didn't see anything wrong with that up until a point where I'd go to his room and give him like there's girls and or like they're sitting all cozy and stuff, and I was like, okay, understand up until the point where I ended up losing myself to him. If Koti went into, I ended up being very hurt. I ended up being vulnerable around him and all that, and now he saw that, and I think he took advantage of that. I don't know, we'd never know, Up until a point where I went as far as ignoring red flags. Lapa I saw red flags. Even like the relationship, when it got to like the end, I saw Guti. When the end was nearing, I saw Guti. Okay, the tables are turning, everything is shifting, But then I was like, okay, up until that one day where he decided to up and go, ignored me and all that. The worst thing that I saw, the worst thing that happened was that he was here on campus, and when I saw him, he was all happy, jolly, but mean. When he sees me, everything changes. His mood changes. And when he decided to up and go, guys, that got to me real bad. And I was like, okay, it got to me real bad. But I'm just so grateful that happened, because I feel like I learned a lesson about our financial be whole, even like settling for the bare minimum, not knowing your worth, not putting yourself first. That are the things I also learned in the process. So waseRes is actually a scam, guys. If waseRes and you are in a relationship, rather go with the flow. Don't tell yourself, this one, I'm in a committed relationship with him, because things can turn anytime. Tables can turn anytime. So at least the years was okay. As much as you were invested in this person, but the years was okay. Anything can happen, and we can just break up just like that. and it won't get to you ngaleyo ndlela if you put your mind to that. But if nje uzozitshela ukuthi okay ke this person sophuma lana nje, imagine engqondweni yakho ukuthi what's going to happen after you guys are done studying, then you're going to have a problem, my darling. Because when he decides to be a boy, when he decides to be umfana, he will disappoint you. And uzokudisappointa, uzokuteka kubona apho indlela ingane emunca ngayo i-orange, uzokumunca kanjalo masakhulula qaza kanjalo maseqedile. So nje umjolo waseRes, don't take it too serious, because there's so many girls at Res on campus alone. So nje each day he's going to see a beautiful girl. So tell me, make it make sense. We will see, why would he like stay with you for a long time if he's not that person? If he's very the person who loves girls, why would he stay with you and be committed to you? Meanwhile, there's so many other girls here. I'm not saying don't believe in yourself, but it's the truth. Do not put another person first, because child, must take parallel relationship uzoba head because like now you're thinking, but I've done 1 and 2 and 3 for this person, blah blah blah. He didn't ask you to do all that. You did that out of your loving heart. So nje but akhona amanye ama relationships eRes arise. I'm not saying every guy is like that, but I'm like, beware, be careful. So akhona amanye ama relationship though eRes arise, like if the guy is 100%, he wants something committed, he is into you, and he's not in then your relationship 100%, your relationship will work out and your kid will be for the better. But in just to avoid being heartbroken, don't over invest in a guy. Love him, give him your 100%, but know he's the guy after everything. So we're moving on to the girl talk. Drum rolls, please. Our questions and pointers, So question 1 is, how do you know that he is the one? So how do you know that he is the one? Guys, one thing I can say is that a guy cannot pretend for a long time. He can't pretend with honeymoon phase, and then after that, he's gone, and you're gonna see by his actions. You're gonna see his true intentions, whether he likes you or not. And also your gut feelings do tell you, because whatever you feel, you can't tell me you're gonna feel some type of way, and it's not that. It's always 99% of the time what you're feeling is always the right thing. You would know by that, and also he's gonna show you. You're gonna see when is he still doing izinto the same way like during the honeymoon phase and all that, because a guy will do what he wants to do for a girl ayithandayo. So you will see your gut feelings will tell you, your feelings will tell you is he the one or not. And also don't ignore red flags, because there are red flags, and the majority of us girls ignore our red flags because we're like, okay, he's gonna change, maybe he's doing this because of that, so you do feel if he is the one. The next one is, how do you get over a boy or a toxic relationship? So I've never been in a toxic relationship, So I'm gonna answer the first question that says, how do you get over a boy? Guys, there is no formula in getting over a boy, but I think what you can do is stop texting him, delete his number, stop going to his social media platforms and like stalking him, like looking at his picture and his life, what's going on in his life. Stop doing that, because you're gonna miss him and you're gonna end up texting him. So you just have to delete his number, stop texting him. If you want to block him, block him. But then do know you're gonna miss him at times. It's gonna happen that you miss him, like it feels like you can text him right now. Just have pride. Just tell yourself you're not going to do that, because trust and believe, if you keep on doing that, you're gonna do it up until you want him back and all that. And I ain't correct, Lord. If you broke up with someone, leave it like that and don't go back to him like every after 2 weeks when are you going back to him, because at the end of the day you're gonna get hurt. Yeah, because like you're going back to, it's like going back to indawo yesigameko. You're healing, but now you're disturbing your whole healing process. Yeah, so but all in all, there's no formula, and healing can like take a long time. The next question is, please tell us more about knowing your worth in a relationship. Okay. Knowing your worth is very important, child. So knowing your worth is very important. I feel like in life you should know your worth. So I got pointers, and the first one is love language. So when you're young, you do know your love language. So the first date you go on with this guy, tell him all. Tell him about your love language. Tell him you love reassurance, you love money, you love gifts, you love flowers, you love accountability. Tell him everything that is your love language. Let him know about it, because agabuli, and he won't just know without you communicating with him. So tell him everything. First date, let it all out, because don't hold it in. Tell him everything, man. Just so later will determine whether your relationship will move forward or he's going to take a step back. And that's totally fine. Don't be scared just because he's going to step back. If he steps back, that's fine. He's opening another opportunity for other guys who are interested and will like accept your love language when for more. There is nothing wrong with the guy stepping back and like you telling him how you actually your love language, So I feel like it's very important to communicate that with a guy, just so he can know from the get-go. And then another thing is communication. Guys, it is very important to be with someone who communicates. It's very important to communicate in a relationship. It shows the relationship is working. The relationship is like you guys are committed to each other. Because you can't tell me you're not going to communicate. Now in the back of your mind, you do know which umuntu communicator is someone who cares about you. So you can't tell me hi, this person said, you can't accept like everything that he says. If he said he's gonna come to you, or you guys are going to go out, and something happens, he should communicate. He's running late, he should communicate. And say, okay, something bad happened, and like, why? Excuse me. And now you accept that. Don't accept leo, because it's not a good thing. To say the truth, it's not a good thing. Communication is very important. Communication actually shows you where you stand in a person's life. Yona eyaka a healthy relationship because you know what's going on with your partner. I would say when uzobula and you're gonna accept this person is not into WhatsApp, so when you're gonna accept everything, but he is not a communicator very style. There is no such thing. Communicator style. There is no such thing, guys. You learn. If you are ready to be in a committed relationship, you learn some things and you outgrow some things. Yeah, well, it's very important. That's why many always to guy we am trying to know who 1 or 2 or 3, and you're not gonna accept 1 or 2 or 3. Yeah, well. And then there's boundaries. Guys, it's very important to set your boundaries. You know, everything that you do, you should put yourself first. You can't tell me when nje yonke into nje kumuntu wakho it's a yes situation. No, you should have boundaries. Na mina kwazi ukuthi umuntu and you have a life outside your relationship here. Not that you're not going to consider him and things, you know, but he should know you have a life outside your relationship, and he should know ukuthi 1 or 2 or 3 ukanje. And also, when you're setting boundaries, don't set them in the middle of the relationship. In a relationship, show this person this is who I am, and this I will accept and that I will not. Yeah, but just so as what kind of a person are you? For example, if go to make communicator now we are shout that, and then when you accept that you don't tell him it is wrong, and when you don't like it, and then in the middle of the relationship he does the same thing. He's used to it very now you don't have a problem with it. And then when you say you just shout at me, he's gonna feel some type of way. Why didn't you tell me when you don't have a problem with that? Why didn't you tell me from the beginning, from the get-go? Yeah, but it's gonna be a huge problem with how when in March, like what's going on, what's happening. Yeah, but so it's very important to set boundaries in the beginning of the relationship. And that's that. Always put yourself first. Do consider your boyfriend's feelings, but put yourself first in every situation. And there's bare minimum. Okay. So there are guys who will make you settle for the bare minimum. Guys, Mina, on my side, I've settled for bare minimum. I've been the understanding girlfriend, and Chela, moving forward, Mina, I am not that anymore. Don't settle for a bare minimum, because you will understand each and everything you go through with your partner. He will make you understand each and everything. Yabo, a guy does what he wants to do for the person that he loves. That is true. It's 100%. A guy who loves you will go all out for you. There's no such thing as bare minimum. He's not interested in you. He's just doing for the sake of doing, and he will make you understand each and every situation. Also understand this, and you will end up being the understanding girlfriend. Meanwhile, Yana is going all out and all that. And when you stuck here, you understanding. Because what? Because you accepted a bare minimum that he is giving you. And then there is cheating. Guys, cheating is a very bad thing. It has so many consequences, and but then there's nothing you can do, because boys are boys. They cheat because it's their weakness. Us girls, we don't cheat with someone we don't love, because if just like time, we don't even imagine ourselves kissing you. That's how bad it is, And Bonabafana, they sleep with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, So But let us not normalize uchita in our relationships. Let us not make it something that is normal. It is not. Because when you cheat, he's gonna leave you just like that. He's not gonna think twice. So yeah, if he cheats, guys, he can cheat once, but twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, never that. And now once again, he's gonna cheat and it's gonna be a walk in the park. Never that. Let's not normalize cheating. It's not a good thing. In relationship might be helped, because when you can't tell me you're gonna go out and when are you going out, you're going to get what I am giving you lightly. Like, what are you implying on that? I have the very same thing. Cheated because you only want one thing. What are you implying? Like, make it make sense. What's the issue? What's going on? You know? Because it really does not make sense. When are you gonna go out, leaving me here inside the house? I have the very same thing. She said there is something that is missing umi. Yabo, and I'd like to and make it make sense. What's going on? I don't understand, you know. So cheating is not normal. It's not normal. 100%. It is not. It is a sin, food. Okay, and the next one is, what's your take on having a male best friend? Firstly, there is no such thing as male bestie. Male bestie should be your boyfriend. That's all. Because guys, you can't tell me you're gonna have a male friend. A friend is someone who you share everything with, like everything that's going on in your life, especially relationship, you're gonna share it with your friend, right? And in most cases, that's why if a guy is like, he wants to go over your phone, and the first person is gonna go through is umngani wako, because like umngani wako uxoxa yonke into naye yabo. So you have a male best friend, you have a male friend, you're gonna talk everything now. Hi girl, relationship, this is going on, my boyfriend this, my boyfriend that, he disappointed me, this, that. You're gonna tell him everything, and this male best friend is gonna have a picture of what your boyfriend is like. He's gonna picture him, he's gonna make a scenario, a kind of like. So he's gonna try by all means and make him a bad person. And now you're gonna see yes, my friend is talking the truth, because your friend would never deceive you, right? But my male bestie is telling me the truth, and up until at this point where he tells you no, leave that man, he's not good for you. Because now when you're always complaining and all that, just leave him. Don't settle for less, for the bare minimum. And now you see it's okay, let me leave him. And his agenda is not that. He wanted you vele from the get-go, from the day you started being friends. Vele, his intentions were that uyakufuna, not that he is friends with you. There's no male bestie. Akekho umngani womfana. Umfana as a obumngani wakho, he has an agenda. There is no male bestie. I'm talking from experience, guys. I know. Let's pin and just check it out. Let's check it, sis. My male bestie, yeah? No. And there's a guy who asked me, do I have a male bestie? Like, what the fuck? I told him, yes, I do. Then, how do you move on from someone you were overly invested on? So I already answered that question. You shouldn't. wazi ukuthi there is no formula in moving on, and there is no set date where a set period of healing. You can heal for like a year, you can go through something for like a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5. It's up to your coping mechanism, it's up to your healing process, because it's your healing process, it's your story. And you know, it's okay, now I'm done with this, now I want to heal, I want to completely heal and get over this, you know. But no one can tell you, Ruti, now you have to get over this problem, you have to get over this, you have to get over that. No, everything has its own time frame, guys. So it's all accepting and knowing Ruti, he's no longer in your life. And I think one thing that is that we just keep on imagining the good times that we had, you know, and like there's a possibility with good times, you know, of which that is a big mistake. You should just accept and move on and heal, and you're gonna be fine, and you're gonna find someone who's gonna love you the way you want. It's you can't get over him, like, you know, God will intervene. Kneel down, pray to God, talk to him, and he will intervene. Tell him your problem, be vulnerable, tell him everything, tell him how you feel, tell him what you want, and Zabon, he will intervene. Even the closure is very important in a relationship, but then you don't necessarily have to get that closure from the guy. Closure is very, because guys, you do see the red flags. Matters of early relationship, you do see with, you know, this relationship is going towards the end, but then we tend to ignore that, because like we still have hopes, so matter say pela, we just like crushed and we don't know what to do, and that's totally fine, you know. But then you should know it's okay, this is what happened, I have to wake up and dust myself and start with the healing process, because like healing is very important and it is something we should do. We should heal. You should not like put your feelings on pause. Don't be numb about anything. Heal, and heal properly, just so it doesn't haunt you, because things, if you don't deal with something, it will haunt you, and being haunted by something is not a good thing. And then, do you prefer love or money? Oh my god, I prefer both. How can you make me choose between love and money? Because I'm a very loving person. When it comes to love, guys, I'm a loving person. I care so much. I love 100%, and I'm very affectionate. I'm that person, and I love to be loved. Because like Mina, I will give you my 100%, and I know that, you know. But 40, on the other hand, I love money. Should say I love money. So it's actually both, love and money. The relationship should have money in order for it to function, because like guys, what functions without money? It doesn't make sense. And then the last one is, what's the ideal dating gap? Guys, I don't think there is an ideal dating gap, as long as when to be your father. Because child, you have the audacity. So I don't think there is an age gap, but it all goes to your preference, to what you prefer, which when between this age and that, that's your like age preference. It all depends in you. It's all in you. So I won't say there is an age gap. There is not. But kukwena. But nje Umjolo nomuntu olingana nobaba wakho yakujaja bandla. But ngiyadlala. But ke, in all being said, it's very important ukuthi wazi ukuthi okay, umuntu omdala lo. But in some instances, abanye abantu ababonakala. You can't judge a person by just looking at him and say this person is this age. Yabo. So nje mina nje my age preference is I don't know. I don't know. Let me not say my age preference. It's because I don't know. So guys, that was part 1 of the girl talk, and please do comment down below and tell me what I should talk about in part 2, or please do send me a DM on my Instagram telling me what I should talk about in my part 2. So that is the end of the video, and if you haven't subscribed till now, please do click the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching my video. It is highly appreciated. I will come back with more and more and more videos, so stay tuned because it's about to get lit-ified.